everybody. I was just wanting to take a few minutes and show you what I got in my pack for my through hike, the Lycian Way. The Lycian Way, if you don't know, is a 300-mile trail in South Turkey. It should be pretty fun. First off, I got is a little luxury item. I've got just a fold-out stool. Weighs about 19-20 ounces. It's really nice just to have around the campfire. It also works great as a table. I can put all my stuff on near my hammock, so it works pretty good. In my front pack, I've got a ground cloth. It's got some reflective material on the inside. It's pretty nice. I use it mostly just to put my pack on, but it's nice to have a ground cloth just in case I end up having to go to the ground or something like that. It works really good. I've had that for a while. Use it quite a bit. Also for my hammock, I have a piece of Reflexics. I use a 3/4 underquilt, so it just goes from about my knees to my ankles underneath inside my hammock. Keeps my legs nice and warm. Works really good. Super light. Thanks to Shug for that idea. Works really good. Appreciate it. I also carry in here my spoon, my titanium spoon. I just like to keep it up there just so I've got quick access to it, for different things. Go up to the top of the pants here. I've got a solar panel up here. This is the Power Traveler Power Monkey Explorer. It's really lightweight. With all of its attachments, I'm going to show you right now, are pretty light. I want to say about 4 or 5 ounces. This is a battery for it. This powers everything else. Like solar power powers this. This powers everything else. I've been playing with it. It works pretty good. The top of the pack here, I'm taking a couple of books with me. One's a English-Turkish translation book. Of course, that's going to end up coming in handy since I don't speak a lot of Turkish. And also the guidebook, The Lycian Way, by Kate Clow over in England. Thanks for this again. I've been reading through it, coming through it, using the map. It seems like it's going to work pretty good. I also keep my hygiene kit up here. Nothing real fancy. Some toothbrush, toothpaste, a few baby wipes, and some hand sanitizer. That's about it. Not a whole lot of stuff in there. These are the attachments for the solar panel. Powers all my electronics. I'm only taking the camera that I'm recording with, my Zune, and a cell phone. And that's all the electronics I'm taking. I like to use the Petzl Tika 2. Really nice, really lightweight. Only two functions. Bright and less bright. And batteries last forever. I've had this thing for a long time. Never even had to change the batteries on it. So pretty cool. I like it. The other thing I keep in here is my emergency/first aid kit. I keep, obviously the first aid kit with medicine, bandages, things like that, but I also keep a signal mirror in here, my compass, my emergency whistle, and some spare matches in the waterproof container. So, works pretty good, pretty nice. I also carry a fire starting kit, Altoids can with a little hole pushed in the middle so I can make my own char cloth if I need it. I just keep a lighter. I also keep a flint and steel in here with some char cloth and dry lint. That all goes with me. Let's see what else. The side pocket. If you've never seen the pack, this is a Ether 70 made by Osprey. Really nice pack. I've had it for a long time. Put a lot of miles on it. Probably one of the most comfortable packs I've ever had. It's not the lightest. It's right around 5 pounds. So it's pretty heavy actually. But it more than makes up for it in comfort. Really nice. I keep my rain gear in the pocket here, over on the side. This is the Outdoor Research Kilo 2. Weighs about 6 ounces, and it's got probably one of the best hoods on it I've ever had on a rain jacket. It's really nice. I like it as well. I'm too lazy to make my own pack cover, so I bought the Osprey pack cover. I've had this almost as long as I've had the pack, and it does do a good job. So they did a good job marrying this to the pack. So good job, Osprey. Very nice. And a new item that I got, I've only tested it out a few times. This is going to be his first trip. Is some Go Light rain pants. Pretty nice, pretty lightweight. Don't weigh a whole lot, and they've got some nice zips on the legs. Being able to get your boots on under it. And one nice thing is they've got this really unique material on the inside. They actually feel good against your skin, you know. So you can actually wear these without having pants on, or you know, have some shorts underneath, and it doesn't feel gross. It doesn't stick to you like most rain gear normally would, you know. Backpacking in Turkey, there's some complications with it, because it's not like in the States where you know what you're going to run into. Out in Turkey, they use things differently. They don't do things exactly the same way. One big thing that they don't use, so I'm taking a lot of it. They do use it, but in rural Turkey, it's less common. So I'm taking a lot of it, and that's just toilet paper. I don't know. I'm worried about running out. So that's got my whole kit in my shovel and whatnot. Next thing I got in here is my cook kit. It all fits in this nice little bag I made for it. Pretty nice. First part about it, I've got the GSI, you know, little. I think in my Duelist kit, I really like it. It's a nice bowl cup combo with a lid that fits on it, and it's insulated. It's got another one, I just don't need it. This is plain. I mostly eat out of my cooking pot anyway. This is my cooking pot. I made this cozy for it. It works really good. I made it out of Reflectix. It's really nice. It does a really good job. Since my stove doesn't have a simmer function, and I just don't want to burn the fuel to simmer anyway, I boil my water, cook whatever I'm going to cook in it, and set it in there. It's got a 10-minute simmer time. You leave it in there about 20 minutes, and it stays hot. It works really, really good. This is the Snow Peak Titanium 700. 700? 600? 700. The bigger one of the two. And it's really lightweight, really nice. I just keep some stuff in here. I keep some biodegradable soap, a little bit of salt and pepper right there, a sponge, and I keep a spare lighter in there as well. Pretty nice. Fits inside. Here's my windscreen for my stove. And I use a little homemade alcohol stove. I made these out of a Monster can. It's really nice. About an ounce or so of alcohol will boil 2 cups of water pretty easily. Pretty nice little stove. I tried several different ones, and I couldn't find one that I really liked, so I ended up making my own, and I ended up liking it pretty good. So lucky me, right? Inside my pack liner. Like I said, I'm a hammock camper, so my hammock that I carry is the Wilderness Logic Snipe. I like it a lot. It's got about 11-foot ridge line. It's really big. I can land this thing almost completely sideways and still be nice and comfortable. So if you're one that likes to move around a lot and you're not too sure about hammocks, you can move all you want in this thing and you'll never run out of room. It's pretty nice. That's got all the suspension in it as well, right there on that nice little package. My tarp, I'm kind of going too big for this tarp right now, but this is all I got. So, I mean, this is actually a winter tarp. This is the Warbonnet Superfly. It is an amazing tarp. I've had it for about a year now, and I've used it quite a bit. I do absolutely love it. The only thing is it's pretty heavy. When it comes to you, it's about 19 ounces, plus once you put stakes, skylines, things like that. This is sitting about 22 ounces, so it's a little bit heavy for this trip. Like I said, it's what I got though. Eventually I'll end up getting me something smaller, maybe just get me some Cuban fiber going on or something. But I really do like the tarp. It's gonna serve me well for this trip. I'm pretty excited about it. Part of my trip is going to be along the beach, and some of it's going to be up in the mountains. So I'm taking my little Stoic ultralight parka. It's purple. That's all right. I like it. It works really good. Super light. It's also a great, sleeping layer or something like that. If I don't want to actually put my top coat on or anything like that. This is my clothes bag. I'm thinking I might have to try to lighten this up a little bit. It's a little heavier than I was shooting for. But all I got, I've got a spare T-shirt, a spare pair of pants, a couple of smart wool socks, some smart wool sleeves. They're made for bicycling, really nice. A small beanie, and a long sleeve shirt. So it's not a whole lot of extra clothes, but I think it'll work. But I might end up losing a pair of socks or two, and then see if I can lighten it up a little bit. All right, now to the other down. This is my DIY bottom quilt. It's pretty nice, pretty light. I think it's got 8 ounces of down in it and only weighs about 14 ounces. So I did pretty good. But it's smaller than most 3/4 quilts because I customized it to myself. I'm only 5'7", so I'm not very tall. But it works really good. I've had it down to about I want to say about 35, 40 degrees. I haven't been into the real cold winter yet with it, so we'll see how it does. But it works pretty good, pretty nice. And then this is my brand new. I just finished making this about a week ago. My DIY top quilt made out of Momentum 50. It weighs about 15 ounces, and I put 10 ounces down in it, so it's 850 feel. So thanks, Wilderness Logic. I appreciate that. Good stuff. And I like it a lot. It's pretty nice. Like I said, I'm a short guy, so I customize it to myself. That's why it looks, if you're taller than me, it's just not going to work for you. Sorry, but I like it. It fits me perfectly from the bottom of my feet to about my chin, without any extra waist. The only extra I got is it's about 53 inches across, which gives me plenty to tuck around my side if it's too hot for my underquilt. I can tuck this around the side and be just fine in it, and pretty nice. I like it. And then just I got an outdoor research stuff bag, dry bag. It works pretty nice. Let's see what else. Oh, like I said, in Turkey everything's not the same. So unfortunately, I've got to carry a ridiculous amount of fuel with me, just because they don't sell it here. I've got some friends that are going to be joining me about halfway, and they'll be able to refill me. But I just use this smart water bottle because I like the lid for it. It works really good, and duct tape. I keep some spare duct tape right here. But this is about 23, 24 ounces of fuel, and that's just over a pound just for fuel. But luckily that'll lighten up every day, so that's good. I don't know why they don't sell any alcohol in here. I don't know. This is my water filter. I've got the Platypus Gravity Works filter. It's pretty nice. I like it. I've only had it for a couple of months, but I've used it quite a bit, just mostly testing and seeing how I like it. It came with about a mile of tubing, so I got rid of a lot of that and lightened it up. Took a couple of ounces off of it. They say I read online you can take off the bumpers and stuff like that, but I don't carry it back up, so this is all I got really. So I'll try to protect it as best I can. But I like it so far. It seems to be working pretty good. For my camp shoes, I don't like Crocs. I don't like flip-flops. I don't like things like that. I like shoes. These are pretty nice. They're minimalist running shoes made by Puma. I bought these because I thought they would be good to walk around in all day. They're not. They're really not. But just for around the camp, really lightweight, really flexible. Also for stream crossings and stuff, they're super breathable, so they'll dry out really fast. And I've used them kayaking and canoeing several times. I like them a lot. They're pretty nice. I just like having actual shoes on. And the last thing I got in here is just a couple feet of 550 cord, just spare stuff. I don't have to tie up my food or anything. I'm not, there are no bears around here, luckily, I guess. But I'm pretty excited about this trip. It should be a lot of fun. Oh, I also carry some black diamond trekking poles. The flip block, they're pretty nice. I also got the ones with the shocks in them. It's kind of overkill, but they're super comfortable. I've got another pair that don't have them in there, and they're a lot lighter. But these are just so much more comfortable. I think they're worth the weight, so I do that. My total kit's about 17 pounds, so I mean not ultra light, but it's not that particularly heavy either. So I'm kind of looking forward to it. It should be a really good time. If everything works right, I should be done in just under a month, about 25 days or so. Wish me luck. I'm gonna end up doing about half of it by myself, doing it solo. But that's alright. It should be pretty fun. Have some friends come out and hit a couple of days here and there for me, help me resupply them, toilet paper and fuel. But I guess that's about it. I mean, wish me luck. It should be a lot of fun.